Good evening. Time now for sports. We continue our recap of the recently concluded IAAF World Championships. Cayman's team of Sidonie Mothersille and Kimar Hyman didn't win any medals, but they held their own against the world's best runners. Hyman qualified for the World Championships after his personal best, 10.26 in the United States. Cayman's fastest man arrived in Berlin eager for his first taste of the international ranks. Running in the first round of the 100 meters with eventual silver medalist Tyson Gay of the United States, Hyman finished fourth in 10.59 seconds. Spikes off, Hyman mingled with some of the world's best. Here he has a photo op with American sprinter Xavier Carter. He now returns to King's College with fellow sprinter Terrell Cuffey, hoping to dominate the collegiate circuit. On the opposite side, seasoned campaigner Sidonie started her Berlin trek with a victory.
Look at Mothersille pick up Laverne Jones, and she brings Anisha McLaughlin of Jamaica with her, and Jones has to settle for third. The winner, Sidonie Mothersille of the Cayman Islands.
Looking good, Sidonie lined up in the second round against the eventual champion Allison Felix of the United States.
As Allison Felix wins it.
And after a brave run, the dream of qualifying for yet another World Championship final ended. Her 22.80 seconds, not enough for the final 8. Both local runners gave the IAAF World Championships all they had. One with a bright future looking to conquer the world in a few years. The other, a wily veteran with years of experience, preparing now to welcome Cayman's young talent to the highest level. In the gender case of South Africa's 800 meters world champion Caster Semenya. According to the BBC, tests have revealed that Semenya's testosterone levels are to be 3 times higher than those normally expected in a female sample. But a high level of hormone doesn't always equate to a failed drugs test. Analysis prior to the World Championships and the 18-year-old's big improvement prompted calls for the gender tests from the sports governing body. Semenya returned home yesterday from Berlin to a hero's welcome. The final race in this year's Stroke and Stride series pushes off tomorrow. Marius Acker is one win away from securing yet another title, while Lizzie Haynes is also on the doorstep of a series win. Both athletes are unbeaten in the series so far. Race time is 5:45 from Sunset House on South Sound, so go out and give your support. Moving over to some cricket news, it seems like the West Indies cricket fans should get used to seeing the second-string team in international competition. That's because the West Indies Cricket Board has stuck with Floyd Reefer and his men for the upcoming ICC Champions Trophy in South Africa. This comes as a surprise to many in the Caribbean after it was reported that an agreement was reached between the disputing West Indies Cricket Board and the Players Association. Also surprised is the man who mediated the end of the impasse, Shrida Rampal. And with only a few weeks before the start of the competition, it looks like Reefer and his second-string team will suit up at the one-day tournament. Meantime, 2 former West Indies players are in the front runners to take over as the Windies coach. Former all-rounder Phil Simmons and fast bowler Otis Gibson will be approached in the coming days about coaching the regional team. Both men are currently nestled in rewarding coaching jobs. Simmons leads Ireland's team, while Gibson is the bowling coach for England. The West Indies coaching position became vacant earlier this month after John Dyson was sacked.
The Ashes belong to England once more. It's a monumental achievement, and there will be monumental celebrations.
So if Gibson is selected, he would have to cut his celebrations short after England wrestled the Ashes series title from Australia. The Earn made the return to English shores after the hosts beat the Aussies by 197 runs in the deciding test at the Oval last Sunday. It was a fitting send-off for all-rounder Andrew Flintoff, who retired from the 5-day game after the series. Flintoff had knee surgery last night and will miss the upcoming one-day internationals. But for now, it's all celebrations for the Barmy Army after the historic victory.